So that is the reason why I keep using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 on my thumbnail. Are you wondering what piece of equipment is best to use to start a YouTube channel, or which microphone or which software, what kind of music you should be using, or what kind of equipment you should be using to start a YouTube channel? If you are, I was in exactly the same position as you, and my name is Candienne. This is my journey and it began in London. So at the moment, I'm currently in Waterloo Station, and I have to say, I've struggled. And the aim of these vlogs that I'm doing, which is 30 of them that I want to do at the moment, I am trying to vlog my way about so that I push myself further and further to be able to vlog in public while I am traveling. So let me just show you what I have in front of me that I think is interesting to show. So this is Waterloo Station, and there is a piano here that you could play. Let's try. I can play a bit of piano, but I'm not going to sit down right now and play. So, as I was saying, I am practicing right now, and I have to be very honest, it was very difficult to start in this station. I had been walking up and down, tried pressing record and tried to speak, tried to start the vlog, get it going, but I was struggling. So I am finding it difficult because there's a lot more people, but also they are paying more attention because I believe it's a station, so they are a bit wary of what I'm holding up. And I am not 100% comfortable, so I am now going to leave the station. But before, I will show you. It's a big station that's been renovated. And just now somebody stopped right next to me to look at my screen. So yeah, so it's been a bit difficult here, I have to say. And even now, like, there's always eyes about. I think it's probably because I've got my glasses on, but like I say, I have to just do it. And as I said before, sometimes it's much easier when I just flip the camera and just show what's in front instead. Okay. Right, so I got sort of away from everyone. Wow, I think that was the hardest that's it's ever been doing a vlog right now. It just feels that all eyes were on me and people were really looking. Maybe it's the way that I was dressed, I don't know. Because also this camera is like a stick, it's a long stick, and I'm walking with like purpose and all that, and then they are wondering what I'm holding. Yeah, so it could be, oh gosh, that was a difficult one, I have to say. I thought that after doing about 25 vlogs before, I would be okay by now to go into a station and be able to pick up the camera and vlog, but apparently not. And so now I just want to leave the station. And so yeah, so that's good that's why it's important to keep on practicing and putting yourself in situations that you wouldn't normally be in, as in while you are vlogging, because obviously I've walked in the station many times and I take the train many times, but having this camera, and I mean, this camera is so discreet that it's fine. If I was holding up an actual big camera, it would be a lot more predominant. But even with the discrete camera, it's still super difficult. So anyway, I'm going to try to move on from that, and I need to find a way to be a bit more comfortable in the station, especially if I'm going to go to an airport or a train station to take the train, or, you know, traveling. I need to get better at this. So I suppose I will have to put myself in that situation more often, just to find a way to adjust to it and find a tool to adjust and be able to adapt to it. Okay, so what I want to do now, we are, as I said, in Waterloo, and let me show you. So this is Waterloo Station, one of the biggest stations in London. You used to be able to go to Paris from here, taking the Eurostar, but that's moved now. And I want to take you now to a little part of London, which is only a few minutes away from Waterloo Station. So that's the reason why I wanted to leave from Waterloo Station. So that's the reason why I wanted to push myself and start from there, just to show you how close this area is from Waterloo. So I had just left the station, and now I've crossed the street, and here we are. So we are approaching a little pocket of street. Can I say that? Pocket of streets. Like it's just a small area with lots of streets, but those streets have been preserved as if they were still in the 19th centuries. So this is how it would have been like in the Victorian times. And I wanted to take you here, and this is only a few minutes away. Here we are, we're already here. There you go, so you can already see and have a feel for it. So let me show you the difference. So the station is right at the end there, and then you just walk down the street. And here we are. This is Roupell Street. Let me cross. And this has been preserved. Here we are. You've got conditor, which is great here. They do cakes and coffees. I mean, I love these cakes. But there's another street also that has colorful doors. So there you go, step back in time, in the Victorian time, in the 19th century. Okay, so I'm hoping that you can see the colors well. It's good because when it's a gray day like today, that's when the colors pop up more. So there you go. Let me walk down the middle so that you could see from both sides. So once again, this is just a few minutes away from Waterloo Station. And as you can see, there's hardly anyone, mostly resident. And this is very much residential. Look at these doors. And that's why I'm keeping my voice low also. It's because it's residential, so there's not a lot of people. And this is when it always gets awkward for me. Aha, yes. So this is it's like the village pub. Okay, so the other street is the one next to it, is that one. So what we could do is just move up to that street and then we'll come out again on Roupell Street. So this one is Whittlesey Street. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. So you can see the buildings at the back. That's sort of new, and this is old. So it's a mixture of old and new. And look at this car. It just feels like we are, yeah, I feel that it's as if I'm in the 80s. It's starting to rain now, so I will have to get my umbrella out. Just bear with me. Because as I said before, this camera is not meant to be submerged in water. There you go. Okay. Right, so that's gonna be, just bear with me. I have to find a way to get everything back. All right. Okay, here we are. We're good to go. Okay, so this is the street that I liked because you could see better without the cars. So there we go. So this has been preserved to keep it as it was in the 19th century. So it hasn't been touched for the last 200 years. And look how quiet this is. There's never anybody here. And once again, only a few minutes away from Waterloo Station. So if you want a good picture, but look at this. Look at these doors, these colorful doors. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So cute. Okay, one last look. I mean, today is perfect. The weather is perfect for this, and it's gray, and it just makes these doors pop up. Okay, so we're back on Roupell Street. See hardly anybody. Let's do a full circle. It's great, isn't it? So that's what I wanted to show you today. That was the main attraction of today. But also what I wanted to talk about was how in one of my previous videos I was mentioning about equipment and how I was looking into which equipment was best, what should I do. I was looking into what microphone was best, what software I should be getting. I was looking into the best setup because I was looking at other videos where people they had an aesthetic background and it looked great. And obviously I wanted to do the same because I just thought, well, they are doing well and it looked great. So that's what I was looking at. But then I realized that I was wasting time with that because I was testing out microphones. I was buying different types of microphones, and I was moving things around in my flat to try to make it look aesthetic. And I was trying to, I had a camera and I was trying to work to make it work. And then the other thing was also that I was trying out different software, like editing, video editing software. And in the end, I wasted a lot of time. But I have to say, you do learn something from all of these because you're playing with it. And but for me, I realized that it was not necessarily what I wanted to do because originally I was walking around with my camera, just filming the streets of London, and I was going back home, editing it on my laptop, but my laptop was not performant enough, and I did not have enough storage. So that was an issue with that, and then I just thought, okay, I need to buy another laptop, or I need to get more storage in some way. And then I ended up filming a lot of footage, unused footage, and I did not know what to do. And then I was feeling quite disheartened by it. I was discouraged. I just, this is too much. I don't know what to do anymore. I had too much things on my camera, too much footage on my camera. I had not enough space. My laptop wasn't strong enough, and the sound wasn't great. I didn't even know where to start with music. I didn't know where to start with anything. As I'm looking back and all that, just to make sure nobody's following me. And so then I realized, okay, I need to simplify things. There's no way you have to get all of these, that you have to get everything in one go in order to make it work. So before I carry on, let me show you where we are. So this is a very cute little street. It's usually vibrant. I mean, it used to be a lot more vibrant, but there's a lot of restaurants, bars. It's almost lunchtime, so we are still close to Waterloo. So we're actually in Southbank now. So this is how close it is. So we went from Waterloo, we walked a few minutes, and now we're in Southbank. So this is very close to Waterloo Station, and you can see the Shard at the back over there. Oops. Excuse my umbrella. So they have a Thai restaurant here, which I used to love. No, it used to be a Thai silk. I used to love, but they still do. This is Jack's Bar, and they do Thai food, which is great. And this is right behind Southbank Station. I will put the details. But this is a vibrant little street. Unfortunately, at the moment, we are just before lunchtime, so there's nobody around. But you could already see. And this is, again, not touristy. It's just locals who knows about this. But it's right behind the station. So they do tapas. It's great. Okay. And now we're gonna go to the station. Okay, so just to carry on what we're saying, is that I felt that I really needed to simplify everything, and I did. I came across this video from a YouTuber and influencer that I've been following for a while, and her name is Vanessa Lau. So if you want to follow, she is someone that really made it in the world of YouTube and social media, and but unfortunately she had a breakdown, and I would say, yeah, breakdown. I mean, she had a burnout. Sorry, she burnt out and she stopped for a year. So that was great to, obviously not great for her, but it was great to follow her her journey. And so by doing that, I was able to learn a lot from her, from what she's done and how she built her business. And obviously I would love something similar, but in a very different way. And but the point is, she was showing her equipment list, and she was showing us how she was setting up her vlogs. And I find it really interesting, because then she showed a lot of things, and still then I felt, oh, that's a lot of equipment, which I thought was too much for me, because obviously that's when it was discouraging, because I just thought I have to get all of those things, and gosh, it's a never-ending list. Until she showed me the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. She just showed us, held it up and said, this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, this is what it can do, and blah, blah, blah. And I fell in love right away. I just thought, oh my gosh, this is it. This is great. Like, why else do I have to listen to anything else that anyone else is saying? It was perfect because it's light, the image quality was great, and the sound was amazing. She did this thing where she put the camera down and walked away, and her voice was great still. So the sound was amazing, and I just thought, okay, this is the one. So what I did was I then researched the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I kept on finding people who was using it, or mostly people who was testing it out, comparing it with another camera, or some people were also vlogging with it. And oftentimes, I think people are vlogging with it and they're not saying that they're vlogging with it, and that's what I was looking for. I was looking for people who were using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are not putting that they are vlogging on it, because that is what people like me are looking for. We want to buy things, or we want to invest in ourselves, and I was looking for that. So that is the reason why I keep putting using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 on my thumbnail, on my keywords, and I keep repeating it, because I want people who are like me to find it, so that they could see what it's like, what it can do, what the image is like. And so yeah, I'm being very transparent about it, that this is what I'm using, and if you like it, then go for it. Obviously there's a link in the description box below, but you could also go and find it yourself. I bought myself directly from a shop, because buying it from Amazon or the link from another, actually I tried to buy it from the link of Vanessa Lau in her description box, but it did not work because it was going to take too long to get to me. So I just went into a Curry's shop in London, and I got it right away, and I don't look back. So my point today, it's not, I'm not sponsored by DJI Osmo Pocket 3, by the way. Obviously I'm really starting off, but I really love this camera, and I'm testing it out. So like I say, it's almost like my best friend. I'm talking through it to get to you, but it's a channel for me. And it's also getting me to go out there and really do what I want to be doing. And but what I wanted to say was, if you want to start a YouTube channel, obviously I don't have a big following. I don't have a lot of subscribers yet, and but what I have is passion for what I want to do, and ambition to get to where I want to be. And I believe that this is helping me right now as I'm doing it. Without this camera, I would be a lot more self-conscious holding up my other camera that I had. And also this is really helping me to just go out there. I feel that I have a piece of equipment for this journey with me. But my point is that if you want to start something, a channel, a YouTube channel, don't do like me where you're wasting time just researching and looking. And I really felt every time now I'm watching a video of people telling me about equipment, and they're giving me a list of this and that and this and that, I switch off, because it's just too much, and you don't need all of that when you first start. that's the reason why I wanted to start this channel, is to show that you could just start with anything. In fact, I have the DJI, the Pocket 3, but you could just start it with your phone. You don't need to have a big ring light or the best of lights. Obviously, it depends on what you want to do. But if this is what you want to do, walking around like what I'm doing, you don't need to have the best of light. You could just go out and walk around. In fact, I could take my umbrella down, but I actually I feel sort of protected that people behind me, if there's anyone walking behind me, they can't see my screen. So this is what I wanted to say, is that you don't need anything else other than a good camera, which could be your phone. You could hold up with a good phone holder, and obviously the microphone. Luckily, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 comes with an actual microphone when you go with the creative combo or the creators combo. And that's why I think it was great. I did not have to look into which microphone to get and connect it with my phone. And then after that, in the edit, to connect it together, because then you have to sync everything. And that was just too complicated. So I just thought, no. This camera, the microphone is connected directly. Okay, now I look silly. So it connects directly to this camera. So when I'm uploading this video, the sound is connected to it, so I don't have to worry about it. And another thing also is when I'm editing. So I'm hearing a lot of software, use this, use that, DaVinci, Adobe, the Apple ones, because I don't have Apple, so iMovie and things like that. Look, you could start buying lots of things if you want things to be cinematic, and it just depends what you want to do, of course. But if you want to do this, you don't need, I'm telling you, what I'm using, not even CapCut, because we hear about CapCut a lot. I'm not even using that, I'm using InShot. I'm using InShot, easy, you could use it for free, or you could just pay a one-time amount of something like less than £40. You use it one time, you pay one time, and it's unlimited after that. And I use my phone to edit. That's all I'm doing. At the moment, I'm using my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, my phone, for everything. I don't need to worry about syncing sound. I don't need to worry about editing the colors or anything like that too much. I'm just going with the normal color grading on from the camera, and then I just edit it lightly. But because I don't want to create something too cinematic, because anyway, the image is great on here, with or without a good editing software. Ooh, let me show you this now. Okay, we've done a lot of walking and a lot of talking, not much of showing. So we are currently right underneath Blackfriars Bridge. So as you saw, I walked from Waterloo Station, went to Roupell Street, went to Southbank Station. Well, we walked past Southbank Station, I didn't get to show you. And now we are right underneath Blackfriars Station and the bridge. And now you can see the city in St. Paul's again. So as you can see, everything is close by. You could walk this. It's such a pleasant walk. And then you could stop here for a nice coffee. Or just along there, there's the Founder's Arms, which is a lovely pub where you get to have this lovely view. And when the tide is low, like it is right now, you could go down the London beach, as I like to call it. There, that bit of beach. Okay, so that's it for today, really. That's what I wanted to say. It was that stop wasting time in looking into too many details. You cannot start perfect. Nothing will be perfect. They even say start and post. Your videos are going to be bad at the beginning. And that's it. Just accept that. I'm accepting that these vlogs that I'm doing right now are not perfect. They're definitely not perfect. And yes, they could be very bad. I would be rambling. I would be, I don't know, just walking around too fast and showing you things that you may not be interested in. But my concept right now is to just film everything in one go so that you could see what it's like without editing anything too much. Just to show you that you can start it. You could just do it like that without thinking or overthinking. Let me show you. So once again, I was trying to keep this less than 30 minutes, and I will stop very soon because I tend to keep going and going. But it's just so nice. It's a lovely day today, and but I will definitely stop now because today it's also my birthday. So this morning I wanted to make sure to create this vlog because I want to post every Wednesdays and Sundays. That's what I'm trying to anyway. And I mean, obviously there are times when it's already past midnight on a Wednesday, but in my mind, because if I haven't been to bed yet, it's still Wednesday. And same thing on a Sunday. So anyway, you can only try your best. You can only, yeah, one step at a time, and you'll get better. And I am definitely going to keep going. There's a big group about to walk past me, but I'm going to carry on, power through, and keep on talking. They are facing me, but it doesn't matter. Like I say, I'll never see them again. And that's it. So hopefully you found value in today's vlog. And I will now go back home, get changed, get ready for the day. And I may or may not post anything today because, like I say, it's my birthday. I like to enjoy what is in front of me and what I'm meant to be doing. And if I have time, I will film. Obviously, it's always an extension of me. I love filming. So you may see some shorts, or you may not see anything if I am in the moment enjoying too much. So let's see how it goes. And I will see you in the next one. Oh, before I forget, there are lots of things you could do on your birthday in London. As in, you could get a lot of freebies. And I believe I'm going to do a few videos of that where I'll show you what you can do to enjoy, let's say, a coffee or a cake or small little things where you could spend a day enjoying an area and yeah, and then stopping at those shops that are giving you something for free on your birthday. Obviously, the birthday treat that they give, usually you have a week or a month to claim them. So that's why I can be doing that. So I'm going to do that for you. I don't know if I'm going to connect them to these vlogs of 30 vlogs, sorry, the series of 30 vlogs. I think I may do it in a complete separate series. So stay tuned. And if you are enjoying this, make sure you subscribe, like, and engage in the comments below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Wait, before I say completely goodbye, I want to show you again the view. So once again, we went from Waterloo, Southbank, Blackfriars, and we're right in front of Tate Modern now, on the Southbank, just next to the Millenium Bridge. And when you cross over, you get to St. Paul's Cathedral, and you get to the City of London. And if you feel like it, you could go down here, have a lovely walk. As you can see, there's nobody. Just go down and enjoy a nice walk along the beach. Oops. And that's that. I want to say bye. Have a good day.